What you need to understand is that you need to be as delusional as possible in the most positive way possible. You need to think about thoughts that only favor you and filter through those thoughts that only benefit you in whatever you're doing. Don't let negativity spill in. Don't let negative thoughts and pessimism spill into your daily life. You need to actively control your thinking, because that's one thing that we have a great control over, and most people don't know how to use it. Most people don't know how to use their own brains because they're always on autopilot mode and overthinking, and they let their brains go spin into this vicious cycle, and it just becomes more and more negative. So what you need to do is just actively be aware of where your thoughts are, and anytime you notice yourself drifting off, just come back to the present and turn that negative into a positive. And it sounds cliche. I don't give a shit. Look, it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. If you want to excel, if you want to make progress, you have to do this, and there's no other way about it, because whatever happens in our minds is what happens in our reality, because our thinking, our thoughts, our beliefs shapes who we are and how we act. So if you can't fix your mind, then you can't fix your reality. It's as simple as that, and most people don't understand this. So you just have to train your mind to be on your side. And it's sad because 90%, 95% of people can't do this. They're not like that, and they spend their whole lives living on autopilot and not knowing where their thoughts are going. But if we can be conscious about the fact that we can shape our own thoughts, we can manipulate them, we can alter them so that they only favor us, we can only think about thoughts that favor us, we can forget the negativity, we will make a lot more progress, and we will jump ahead of that crowd. It's as simple as that. So become delusional, believe that you can do anything that you set your mind to. And yes, again, it sounds cliche, but that's the truth. Believe anything that you set your mind to, believe that you can do it. If there's anyone who can do it, why not you? You know, what's holding you back? Why can't it be you? Like, anyone can do it, so you've got everything in your favor to do it. I mean, you have everything. Okay, yes, it might take you longer. People differ in their finances. People differ in in quite a few things, but it's mainly the mindset that counts. So if your mindset tells you and truly believe that you can do it, then you can do it. And it might take you longer, but you can still do it. And you can only change the things that you can. You know, forget trying to change things that aren't in your favor. Forget. You can only control that which is in your favor. So forget trying to control that which isn't in your favor. And that's a huge learning point. If you can learn to let go of things that you can't control, it's a huge relief from stress, from anxiety, from agitation, from overthinking. It's a huge relief, because you now understand that you can only, you should only think about the things that you can control. Most things that cause us anxiety, most things that cause us worry are things that we can't control. So just let them go, let them fade off, and let it be. You'll notice that your anxiety and stress levels really come down. You're more present, you're more aware, you're more comfortable, you're more confident. All of that, you know, it's as simple as that. So you just need to become delusional. That's the lesson from this video. Just be delusional. Believe that you can do anything. Believe that you can achieve anything. You know, things aren't that hard. 50% of the battle is what's inside your head. Once you've accepted that, once you understand that, then there's only 50% left, and you've already conquered most of it in your own mind. So what's the worry, you know? There's nothing to worry about. It's as simple as that. I know this is easier said than done, but the more you practice this, the more you'll get better. And there's only one way to start, and that's now. So keep going.